We arrived in Qeshm Island after taking an overnight bus from Shiraz city. Upon arrival, not only were we amazed by the beauty of the island, but also the staggering heat. The temperature was well above 30 degrees, and it wasn't even summer yet. Qeshm is located in southern Iran, in the Persian or Arabian Gulf. It's known for its beautiful landscapes and friendly locals, many of whom can speak Arabic. Along with Qeshm Island, Qeshm Island can be visited by any nationality without a visa, as long as you arrive at Qeshm International Airport and you do not travel to the mainland. Getting around the island is easily done by hitchhiking. As soon as we arrived, we headed for a short boat ride through the island's mangrove forests. After that, we headed to the famous Chahkooh Canyon. This canyon was staggeringly beautiful due to its unique rock formations and colours.
So, a few days ago we were in Tehran in the mountains and we saw snow, the weather was cold, and today we are in a completely different landscape. Behind me you can see a valley which is extremely dry. We're in the island of Qeshm, and Qeshm has a very arid landscape, and it's completely different to the north of Tehran, the north of Iran, sorry. And it's fascinating just seeing the diversity of the land in this country.
We then climbed to the top of the canyon to admire this beautiful view. We spent the following day exploring Qeshm and its surroundings. Our first stop was the nearby island of Hengam. This pristine island seemed to be popular with Iranian hippies, who would spend time relaxing in an island setting. The main village on the island had little huts by the beach, selling snacks and jewellery made from shells. We spent a few hours walking around the island, before finding our own private beach and going for a swim. After returning to Qeshm, we hitchhiked to the nearby Valley of Stars, where we admired these magnificent rock formations. Locals believe that this place is filled with jinn at night time, and as a result, you're not allowed to visit this place after sunset. The word jinn is an Islamic term which loosely translates to spirit. We spent more than an hour here admiring this wonderful scenery. In terms of natural beauty, however, the main highlight of our trip to southern Iran was not Qeshm Island. It was the neighbouring island of Hormuz, of which the famous Strait of Hormuz is named after. We went there on a day trip from Qeshm by taking the ferry there and back, and we got around the island of Hormuz by hiring a rickshaw driver for the day. The island had an otherworldly landscape, much of it dominated by the colour red and the presence of salt. But the island also had some amazing cliffs, and the views from the top of them were fantastic. Hormuz is also famous for its blood-red waves, which occur on some of its beaches. Although I enjoyed appreciating its beauty, it is supposedly a mystery as to why it occurs. After returning to Qeshm, we spent one more day on the island. While much of that day was spent relaxing, we also visited some wonderful salt caves with some tourists that we met from the Czech Republic. Oh, and it was my first time having shisha whilst being in a car. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you'd like to see me travel to more places that most people don't travel to.